Okay, hello everyone. So I wanted to show you guys my schedule and how I read it. So here I've got two schedules to show you, one from an elementary and one from a junior high. And this one from elementary is from quite some time ago, so I figured I could whip that out to show you. So first of all, this template is used by the Kyoto City Education Board. I'm pretty sure it's different throughout Japan, but this is basically what my schedule looks like at my one elementary school. So I've got 7 schools in total, so I'll have 7 different schedules. Okay, so school name would be up here, and then there's my name. I spelled my name wrong. Jessica Roar. Roar. Okay, anyways. So basically how you read this is they're all horizontally. So here it's September 1st, which was a Tuesday, and this is going to be the schedule for that day. And then same for here. This is Wednesday, that's the schedule for that day, and so on. And this school has 3 grade 5 classes and 3 grade 6 classes. So 6-1, 6-2, 6-3, 5-1, 5-2, 5-3. Now, the way that they schedule it is school starts at 8:30, so that's 10-minute homeroom time. Homeroom is basically the same as back in Canada, so the teacher sits with students and they talk about school things and get paperwork done or whatever. And then here, period 1 starts at 8:45 and it goes till 9:30, so classes are 45 minutes long. So my first class this day was 5-2, so grade 5. The second class and English class. And here where it's blacked out, that's actually where my teacher's name is, but just for protection, cross that out. Okay, so content. This is what you'll be teaching. So it took me a while to figure out what that actually says, and it's HF1L5-1. And what that stands for is Hi Friends 1. So Hi Friends is the textbook that elementary uses here. Lesson 5, hour 1. So this is going to be the first time that they're going to be looking at this lesson. And the lesson is what do you want, or what do you like? And it's the same across all the grade 5 classes. So basically, if you make one lesson work for one, you can just copy and paste it to your other lessons. So this day I had 3 classes, 3 English classes, and they were all grade 5. And this school, it looks like all the classes they put or all the English classes are in the morning, and then in the afternoon it's like class preparation time. So when you're not having an English class, you are having either a planned meeting or a class preparation. So what this means is you can prepare for other lessons, or you can make posters or content for your English corner. But you can also actually go and observe different classes in the school as well. So say you're really interested in science, you can go to the science teacher and ask if you can observe his class during one of your free times. So basically in a day, you're going to be at the school. For us in Kyoto, we have to be there at 8:40 is our start time. I mean, obviously we'll be there a lot sooner because homeroom starts at 8:30. I'm usually at the school by like between 8 o'clock and 8:20. And then it goes until school ends at like 3:25. But for us ALTs, we have to be out of there by 4:20. You can totally stay longer if you want. And after, there's usually club activities and things. But usually by the end of the day, you're just like super tired, so you just want to go home. But anyways, okay, so, going down to Wednesday, I had 3 English classes. They all happen to be grade 6, and their content was Hi Friends 2, so the textbook, Lesson 4, hour 1. So their first time looking at this lesson, and the lesson was Turn Right. And then it basically goes down. So here's an example, Lesson 4, hour 3. So this means it's their 3rd class looking at Turn Right, or 3rd hour looking at Turn Right. So that's basically how you read this. Now for the timetable, you'll notice that classes are 45 minutes, but between 10:20 and 10:40 there is a 20-minute period gap, and that's recess. So that's where you can go to the staff room, get something to eat if you want, or go to the bathroom or whatnot. And then at lunchtime, you can actually eat with the students. So these are the classes that I ate with on that day for lunch. And this is something really interesting too. You'll notice before lunch and after lunch, so the two classes there, lunch starts at 12:15, and then the next class doesn't start until 1:50 or almost 2. And the reason for that is because they have lunch, so they serve all the students the students serve the students lunch, and they talk about the nutrition and variety of food or whatever, and then they actually eat the lunch, and then after is playtime. And then after playtime, which I think is about 20 minutes playtime, after that is 20 minutes to 30 minutes, I'm not entirely sure, of cleaning time. So the kids actually clean the entire school. And yeah, it depends on the school, but usually like all of my elementaries do this exact same layout. So they'll have lunchtime, playtime, cleaning time, and then back to classes. So yeah, that's basically what my elementary schedule looks like. And on days, like, you can get them mixed. It could be grade 5, then grade 6, then grade 5 or whatever. Yeah. Okay. So that's that. Now, here is a junior high schedule. Now, this one is a little bit special because this is the first schedule of the year. So I just got this from April 6th all the way to April 12th. So basically, you can see there's no English classes here. The English classes are on the 12th, which was the first day of teaching. And prior to that, it was all ceremonies and whatnot, right? So here was opening ceremony, and then here was the entrance ceremony for the new grade 7 students. Here was physical measurements. So that's where the doctors come to school, and then they check all the students physically and make sure that they're doing good. And new student welcome presentation. So that's also when the clubs demonstrated to the new students coming into the school basically what the clubs do and how to join them and all that stuff. And then this day they had a test, and I think it's basically to see where they're at, and a class photo session. So there's a whole bunch of really cool stuff going on. And in the afternoons, the students these days didn't have any classes, so that's completely empty. So this time was basically class prep. So you can make posters, you can talk to other teachers, you can plan lessons, you can do whatever there. And then here I had an ALT meeting, which was held in downtown Kyoto. So this is where you leave the school to go to your meeting or whatever. So we took the afternoon for that. And then here, the reason it's not completely filled in is because the lesson schedule hadn't been sent out yet to the teacher who's filling out my schedule. So basically, usually a few days before you're at that school, they'll send you your schedule in email, and then that way you can prepare a lesson or plan or whatever. And most of the time I ended up getting my schedules the day before I had to teach. So I was constantly busy looking at what I had to teach and like make lessons really, really fast. And so that's a good skill to have, or it's a skill that you definitely learn being an ALT. But this one in particular, we planned grade 3 or Sannensei would be on this day. So I ended up teaching 4 classes that day, and they all went extremely awesomely well. It was really great to see all the students again. So I believe that's that. Yeah. So that's a look at my schedule and for 2 of my schools. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!